Hi everyone, Julia here recording this July 11th, 2024. I'll try to keep my fingers out of the screen. So hope everybody's doing well out there. And this amazing magical realm that we're existing in that can also be very overwhelming. And we just have so many choices now about everything, and sometimes it's overwhelming to have too many choices. There goes Max. Here comes Biggie. So, you have to just focus down on what's important, what you really want, and keep that focus, because man, if you think anything these days, it really seems to manifest quickly. And I know a lot of people are down and depressed and even feeling hopeless, but there is a way out, and it starts with helping others. I saw a comment that said, or I heard a quote where it was talking about depression, and it says, well, depression is when you're too focused on yourself. And if you start helping others, you take that focus away, and then you see a purpose for your existence. Because that's why a lot of people are depressed. They don't feel like there's any worth, any value in being here. But there's always someone you can help, whether it's an animal or a person or even a plant. So, and then the other thing that really helps is gratitude, genuine gratitude. And there's always something to be thankful for. And I heard somebody say that you can't just overcome depression quickly, it takes time. And that's not true. Mace Energy Method can get you over depression instantaneously. Anxiety, any of these so-called mental health issues. So, the paradigm has shifted. We have access to tools that we haven't had before. And so many people just can't even fathom the quick results that come with Mace Energy Method. But there's thousands of testimonials out there over 28 years that show otherwise. So, and some of y'all have seen the interview with Jerry and John that I did recently. And this is big stuff. It's really big stuff. It's coming out. It's accessible to everyone. Teenagers, kids from the time they're 5 or 6 years old can benefit from Mace Energy Method processes. And that, to me, is just the biggest thing ever. Because the way the world is and the way people are so damaged is because their parents were damaged, and the trauma just gets passed down. And trauma gets created in the offspring from parents who aren't emotionally healed. So if children can get emotionally healed before they get into relationships and have their own children, then that'll change the world in one generation. And, prevent so much suffering. Because sometimes things might not seem traumatic to one person, but they are to the other. And then that negative decision gets made in that moment of trauma, and it stays there. for a long, long time, and it affects so much. And if that can be eliminated early on, then there won't be future traumas and upsets. So it really is magical and accessible and easy. So yeah, it's just exciting to have this tool and be around at this time and just witness. You know, I've done over 20 sessions now, and the feedback has been really good. People are really pleased with the results. And it's not always just one session. Sometimes there's a little brushing up to do here and there after the fact, but all is well. It's a simple process, and anytime someone gets triggered, they can give a ring and we can handle it, sort it out, eliminate that negative identity that's causing any, unpleasant, unwanted feelings. So yeah, it is our time. And it is so magical in this world, and just so amazing, when you think something or say something and bam, something happens to make that happen. And I've said this recently, it's like that energy has amped up, like everything else is amped up in this world. I just saw this video where the first robot committed suicide in South Korea. So, even programs get overwhelmed. So yeah, what an interesting time that we live in, where we can all be connected regardless of where we are, instantaneously. I mean, there's so many miracles. And I know all technology is based on our own abilities, and we all can, telepathically communicate and remote view, all these things. We just have to pay attention and sharpen those skills and relearn them. But we all have that access and that potential. We're all just these amazing, magical, divine creator beings. And there's no limit to what we can do. And no limit to what we can have. We can have whatever we want. But, we have to have the awareness to heal ourselves so the world can open up for us, so we don't have our subconscious sabotaging what we really want and who we really are. So yeah, exciting times. Have some people visiting here in Portugal this next week. So that'll be fun. One's already here, so be doing some exploring. And yeah, good times ahead. And I encourage everybody to be grateful. And as I always say, help others if you can. So thanks for listening. And I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Remember to stay focused on what you want. And again, always help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.